In this video we're going to show you how to remove the front bumper from an Audi A3 8P. This year's 2004 to 2012. Tools you'll need for the job: a T25 and a T30 Torx and a ratchet or impact gun, and a 10mm socket with a ratchet and a long extension. So we've got the car up on the ramp with the wheels off. You don't have to use a ramp to get the bumper off. You can just jack the car up slightly. You don't even have to take the wheels off, but it is worth doing because it just makes the job a lot more straightforward. You're not having to sort of work around the wheels and keep turning the wheels either way. Also, you don't really need to jack it up. You can get underneath, but again, it's close to the floor, it's harder. So if you can jack it up and you have got the space to do it, it is worth doing if you've got the jack and axle stands. First we need to remove the undertray. You can do that by removing these bolts down the side. This one's only got 3 in, but really there should be 4 on each side. These are T25s. And the other side. Once all the bolts are out, the front edge of the undertray just slides on to the panel underneath, so that'll just come off. And then while you're under there, undo the 3 bolts where the bumper attaches to the radiator, the air guide. So they're done with 3, again T25s. There's one there. It's not these ones on the bumper there for the arch, the ones tucked under this lip here. One in the middle. One on the other side. Now we need to remove the front section of the inner arch liner. So there's 2 on the underside, then the T25s. These are the ones in front of the lip that you can see. And also there's more fittings on the inside. There's supposed to be another 1, 2, 3, 5 or 6 in there. There's one at the back missing here. The other ones are T25s. There's one tucked right under there as well, don't forget about that one. And then another 2 going down towards the bottom. So when those are out, go to wiggle the arch liner out. Pull it down. You need to do exactly the same on the other side. All the bolts are in the same place. Now we need to undo the bolts that hold in the bumper to the wing and the headlight area. So this top part of the arch liner, you can just pull that out of the way, just fold it back. You don't need to pull it back that far, just enough to get in that gap. So in here there's 2 T25s that go from the wing, from the bumper up into the wing. You can see them there. There's one, and the other one just there. Is it there at the front there? You need to undo those 2. They're both T25s. And then there's also a 10mm. This one, instead of going up, this one goes forward. You can just see it there, so it's straight on that one. You can just see it, that's running just below the headlight. So undo that 10mm there. So we need like a long extension, will make it a lot easier to get in. And once you remove the 10mm, the bumper's free at the sides now, so that'll just pull down and away from you. You need to do the same on the other side as well. So there are some parts on the bumper like the fog lights that have got wires attached to the car. You want to try and take these off first before you take the bumper off, so you're not trying to balance the bumper with everything attached. These ones are quite easy on the fog lights. Just push the tab in at the bottom of the plug and give it a wiggle off. And the same on the other side. This side's a little bit trickier because it's got the washer bottle in the way, but if you've already done it up to now, you should be able to just slide it forward a little bit. So that's the fog lights unplugged. So on this model we've also got headlight washer jets, and there's a pipe there that runs into the bumper. You want to take that off first, so you're not trying to do it with the bumper hanging off. So there's a little circlip there, and it's just on that edge there. You can see a little arrow. You just want to push that in with your thumb, push it in all the way, and that'll just release it. Give it a twist and pull down, and just drain what's left in the washer fluid tank. The last bolts to undo for the bumper are these three across the top. I'd always recommend leaving these to last, just so you're not trying to undo bolts on the underside while holding the bumper up. It's a lot easier to do the easiest bolts last. These ones are T30s. When those three are out, you should be able to grab hold of the bumper. It should just pull towards you. And come away from the vehicle.